So I was talking earlier today on Instagram about this idea of real magic. And I think when magic gets brought up, it's just immediately they're like, oh, here's some fucking bullshit. And trust me, I feel very similar. But I think it's more like the definition of like what magic is. It's not like the hocus pocus pulling rabbits out of hats and making people disappear. I think it has to do with the things that we take for granted every single fucking day that are actually remarkable. And I was talking specifically about language and words. We use words as symbols that we all agree upon that are unchanging for specific things. And we use them as a token or a symbol for a specific thing. Like water, I just said water. You think of water. You know what it is. You know what it's for. But the word water isn't the actual thing that is water. Are you staying with me here? It's like I say dog, and the word dog is not a dog. It's just a word that represents a dog. Yet in your mind, right now, you've just thought about it. So get that. I just fucking said a noise that traveled through the air, got recorded, by the way, more magic, into a fucking tiny little phone through the air right now. And then it spit it the fuck out. You heard that. It vibrated into your eardrums and then poof, made a little fucking image of a dog in your mind right now. That is the strangest thing that you can understand and see in your head and comprehend what the fuck I'm saying. So that in itself is magic. But then what's really magical is the fact that I can, and you can, and all of us can, change how someone sees or feels about a certain object. So perception of things is sort of magical as well. And there's this idea of alchemy. Alchemy, ooh, what a fun, fucking sexy word, right? That just means taking one thing and turning it into something else. A lot of people would use it in terms of like metals, like people who used to want to turn like lead into gold and whatever, that kind of thing. But I think really, like, if you think of alchemy, the changing of things, we could think of changing emotional states, moods, representations of things, or how we view shit. And so again, using the example, a dog, right? Let's say one person is afraid of dogs, so they see them as scary and mean and all this other shit, right? And then you've got me, and I love dogs. I fucking love them. I'm drinking tea and petting fucking dogs all day long. Cats do, but whatever. So I could then describe to this person, like a dog, and I could say all the beautiful things about them, how loving and warm and caring this dog is, how it greets you when you come home, how when you're sad it tries to console you, how it's excited to see you, how you go on adventures together, even if it's walking in the park, how you nap beside each other. The feel, describing the feel of the dog's warm body on yours, its breath with yours, the fuzzy little body, the way you hold and play with its feet, all those sorts of things. And then you could just, by simply describing these things to someone, they see it in their head, magic, and then they get the image that you are painting with your vibrating words into their ears in their head. You are describing a scene that you have that is now miraculously being sent through the air, vibrating into their ears and appearing in their head, which then changes the physical state. They might begin to feel and imagine what it's like to lay beside that little dog, to hug it, to go out into the everyday life with it. And they begin to like embody that to where it could potentially spark a change in how they view dogs, not just mentally, but physically and emotionally, to the point where you could completely overhaul and change how they think. Or if you want to like be mystical about it, you just did some fucking alchemy with their idea of a dog. Shit is fucking magic. And that's kind of what we all have. We have this ability within ourselves to change, to transmute all these sorts of things through the magic of our words and our perception. And it's kind of amazing and it's kind of beautiful. We just see it every day as like nothing. That shit is fucking magic.